My name is Jay. I have a startup called Junet Delivery. We started in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. The problem that we're seeing is we see a lot of micro entrepreneurs, SMEs, utilizing social media and their smartphone as a e-commerce platform. There's buyers and sellers, but there's no logistics solution for them. The big guys asking for big volumes, and address is a problem, so they cannot really utilize their own friends and families, or they cannot do delivery themselves. The post office, I don't know, in some countries it's a nightmare. I know in Cambodia it's a nightmare. So we managed to utilize our own fleet of drivers with experience in different neighborhoods. Then they become an expert in that neighborhood. So any deliveries going there will actually be a lot faster than anyone that's just searching around. So we utilize their expertise, matching with our driver application. Then we collect data. We collect every geolocation that we make deliveries to, linking it to a phone number. That way that person order again, we know where they are. At the same time, we need to work that data in a way where we search, it'll be able to search in the future. How we do that is we slowly utilize our driver to enter street and house address. Then if there's a duplicate, we know, and then we can double check with the client or the buyer saying, hey, I see a duplicate address, which area you're in? Then we know exactly where they are, right? So we do some prediction, but we're collecting a lot of data. Our drivers need to be trained because not all of them are kind of smartphones and internet and technology efficient, but we train them. And our platform is really focusing on onboarding more merchants. That way, the more merchant we have, the more data we collect. At the same time, we try to solve their problem, not only the delivery. Their customers sometimes call them, hey, where's my product? So some of our clients don't really have time to pick up that call. Some they work, some they have school. So we have a whole call center to help them with that. Hey, where's my item? Your item is on the way. If you are in that area, just stay there. Our driver is on the way. So our call center provides that support, and then our delivery man is collecting data. So it's eased the stress on the merchant because they are already focusing on selling, and we want them to be focused on selling. Because I don't know about in Africa, but in Cambodia, so many merchants think it's easy, then they get started. When as they get started, they realize how hard it is, and to source the product, making sure they can do proper marketing, and then they need to make sure that logistic and distribution is there. It's actually more work than people think. So many of them had to shut down. So providing our service, we provide the technology, we provide the know-how, at the same time take care of the last mile. And then it kind of help ease that last mile stress for them. They can focus on marketing, sourcing the product, talking to customers. I had the idea in 2015, but we were really ready because the internet, the smartphone, the fun. So we got our first kind of opportunity to seed our investment in December of 2017. Then 2018, we worked very hard. We onboard so many more team members, developed the technologies to make sure that only technologies will only help us grow. So 2018, we worked very hard. So now all three applications out, the drivers, the buyers, and the merchant, all applications out. We have built a web backend that is super beautiful and easy to use. That way, if the merchant is fluent to be able to use the computer, they are actually going to be a power user. If a normal merchant, they'll just utilize the iPhone or Android, that is good enough for them.